up, though? It's your boy, the Sage 6 Blocks. This is Hood and the GT Gaming, and we're back again. Straight to it. Immediately.
All right, ready for some rapid fire?
Shoot.
Tougher to defend off the dribble, Kyrie or Steph?
Steph.
Interesting. Why?
Well, both are going to make you look bad. Kyrie's handle is more likely to cost you 2 points. But Steph, see, that's going to cost you 3, baby.
All right. Tougher to stop in transition, LeBron or Giannis?
LeBron.
You wouldn't even consider Giannis?
Giannis is a legend, but LeBron is LeBron.
That's fair. All right.
Yeah.
You need to stop one person to win. Who's tougher, Shea or Jokic?
Ooh. Ooh, now that's a tough one. Okay, both will, cook you more times than you want, to admit. But that's the crazy thing about today's NBA. The league is stacked. Stars on every team.
Mm-hmm. It's like a nice matchup.
Exactly. This dude is no joke, but if I can outplay him in a win, that'll say a lot about my standing in this league.
Looking good, MP.
Back-to-back MVP. Beating him will do nothing for your standing.
What's shaking, MP?
Man, did y'all hear the news about it's like the top 5 dudes in the world on 2K just got banned for a tennis shot. It's crazy, man. That's the thing about the 2K community, man. They have like being the first to legend or something is like life-changing shit, dude. It's really not.
Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment.
One of two things.
And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Rudy Gobert.
Seeing his rebounding numbers go down doesn't come as a surprise. When you're in the league as long as he's been, you start to think about taking care of your body, the longevity part. And that might mean being slightly less aggressive around those young bucks near the hoop. But he's still a valuable piece to have on this roster.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Edwards out there with Dillingham. And it's Reed in at the center position. And for the Pistons, Holland out there with Jalen Duren. Then there's Kate Cunningham. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Clutch in at the shooting guard position. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
And the NBA is really a game of matchups. Winning yours, and MP's been doing just that. Facing off with similar level players, if you can win those little battles, it's big when it comes to winning games.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Here's Edwards. No good, off the front rim. Pass to Holland. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Here's Clutch. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Randall. His last outing, he had 18 points. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Cunningham, left side. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Randall. Now McDaniels, defended by Thompson. Randall, pass to Edwards. Gets the 3 to fall. Edwards got 5 points.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randall, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvements to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Pass to Clutch. The 17-footer. McDaniels with the rebound.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
And here's Edwards. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Looking to end the run. Reed with the rebound. And so Randall will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Randall. No points yet. Here's the steal. And they're pushing it up.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Time out. Time out. Time out. I just dropped something. Holy crap. Hold on. Ooh, that was close. It was a close one. That was a close one. Holy shit. Dude, fuck. Yep. And that's why I don't have a camera on. Because, yeah. Dude, that was wild.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Dillingham. Now McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Cunningham passes to Clutch. Wing shot on the way. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Clutch has got 8.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Still got to get to open spaces.
Pass to Randall. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The rebound by Detroit. And this team has been just incredible, assembling a 31-game winning streak. And with no signs of slowing down anytime soon, we are watching history in the making, folks.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but the confidence and self-belief and togetherness, cohesiveness that these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
Here's Dillingham following the score by Detroit. 5 to shoot. Duren with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Clutch. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Detroit moving the ball around. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Minnesota again missing. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Basket counts. He's got 10.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. The baseline J. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Vukcevic, he's checked in for Duren. Oubre comes in for Thompson, and Emmanuel Quickly subbed in for Cunningham. A good chunk of the season has passed us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, BA, the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
Yeah, that was great.
Klintman's checked in for Holland. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. Number 1, Detroit. Minnesota, 2nd.
These two teams have been playing some aggressive defense. They love forcing a mistake and then running away with the ball for some quick points.
And Edwards slams it in.
That's all weight room right there.
Right. Sit down.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to Oubre. To the inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 6.
That's the way to do it. Oubre using his length inside to his advantage.
On the courts for Minnesota. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Marcus Sasser is out there with Kispert, and it's Aldama in at the small forward position. Now here's Quickly. His last outing, we saw him score 13. And here's Cunningham outside. Fires in the triple. Cunningham's got 5.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Over to the left wing. Randall draws the double. Here's Sasser. Offensive rebound. From deep. Aldama, no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Drops in the 3. And now it's a 10-point Pistons lead.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Aldama's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Vukcevic. 9 points for him in his last game. And Clutch gets it to go.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Sasser. He's got 5. Three-pointer Kispert, and Vukcevic pulls it down. Here's Clutch. Sasser defending.
Even the computer does that dance for him.
Pass to Vukcevic. Detroit moving the ball around. Can he keep it going? Again, the Pistons score.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Sasser. Now here's Kispert. Takes a 3. The shot that time not on target. And here's Detroit. They're on a 13-5 run. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Clutch has got 21.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Gobert. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. The Pistons clear it. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Timberwolves trail by 15. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Clutch in their last time out against Brooklyn put on a show. He picked up 66 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Now here's Randall. Still without a bucket. Here's Clutch. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Sasser. And here's Kispert from the arc. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoring.
The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And some changes here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Vukcevic. Holland comes in for Oubre. And it's Asar Thompson in for Cade Cunningham. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Naz Reid's checked in for Julius Randle. McDaniels comes in for Aldama. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Kispert. And Dillingham subbed in for Sasser. McDaniels, that's good.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
Here's Clutch. 23 points in the game. Pass to Quickly. Here's Clutch. From 18 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. Clutch has got 25 points in the game.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Dillingham. He's scoreless. Here's Edwards. Stolen by Quickly. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Rips down the breakaway slam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to Reid. Here's Edwards. And here's McDaniels. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
He's on a roll in this quarter. The defense better be careful.
Here's Clutch, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Clutch for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. 28 points for him.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Reed. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Edwards outside. Thompson pulls it in.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's...
Power is home!
Oh, wow! I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible!
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And the Pistons making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And Minnesota making a change here. Reed finds McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Here's Clutch. 28 points for him. Can't hit from the low block. 35 seconds left in the first half. Outside Reed. Edwards looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels with it. Now Thompson defending. And here's Dillingham from the arc. That one is off. Great D that time from Porter. Here's Clutch. And the three-pointer goes. Clutch has got 31 points.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Detroit Pistons. Not pretty, fellas. What do they need to focus on to get back into this one?
Well, I would say to make a run early in the third quarter. Otherwise, just pull the plug and play the bench. No sense of wasting your starters if you can't make this a competitive game, Ernie.
Oh, I don't believe I'm getting ready to say this. But actually, Kenny, I agree with you. Every once in a while, you prove that you know what you're talking about.
You know what, Jack? I'm going to take that compliment and put it in the bank.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Detroit Pistons.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming. And the ball is certainly finding the open man.
That's how you want to run offense.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Soft assists are the best. They're the easiest for me anyway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Timberwolves trail by 21. They've got Thompson. Holland out there with Jalen Duren. Then there's Cunningham, and it's Clutch in at the 2-guard spot. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Cunningham on the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Thompson for 3. Pass to Holland. Oh, tries a 3. Pistons keep it alive. Here's Clutch. He's got 31. Shot clock at 6. Chalk up 2 there. Clutch has got 33 points.
Well, his scoring has helped him build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Reed passes to Edwards. Pure from three-point range.
Damn.
Edwards got 18.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Here's Clutch. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Clutch. And it falls all over the rim and in. Clutch has got 4 points this quarter.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding him.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Randall. Fires the 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Reed, a screen on Thompson. McDaniels from long range.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
Go all the way to the basket.
Down with both hands.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Over to the wing from 17, and Randall the bucket on the assist from Dillingham. Dillingham's got 3 assists tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Thompson finds Cunningham. Here's Clutch. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Clutch has got 43 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Clutch. 43 points in the game. Holland gets the bucket.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside Edwards. Outside Reed. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Outside Edwards. Reed sets a screen. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards has got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid. Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First free throw is good. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Vukcevic, he's checked in for Duran. Klintman comes in for Holland. Oubre, he's checked in for Thompson. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed. And Kispert is subbed in for McDaniels. To the paint. Stripped away. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Klintman's got 5 now.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Kispert's shot is good.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Kispert, the pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Pass to Klintman. Here's Clutch. Releases. And Detroit again with the bucket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Minnesota has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Edwards for 3. Sinks it from distance. Edwards got 12 points here in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Again! What an avalanche!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Jacks up a 3. The Pistons clear it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Detroit. Vukcevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game, and he's been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Outside Edwards. 56 seconds left in the third. Minnesota again missing.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Kispert on the wing. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall is screen on quickly. And here's Dillingham from the arc. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Klintman. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Quickly passes to Clutch. And stolen by Edwards. Here's the break. Here's Dillingham. Can they get it? No luck on that one. And so it's Detroit just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And their defense has stood. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Anthony Edwards at a B. I'm at an A. He'll probably jump to A just in the
Edwards just checked in for the Timberwolves. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
On the court for Minnesota, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Kispert is out there with Edwards. And it's Aldama in at the 3 spot.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Detroit has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Quickly passes to Clutch. Sinks the tray. Clutch has got 59 points.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Randall with it. Outside Edwards. To end the run. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Vukcevic, he's checked in for Detroit. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Dillingham's checked in. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
4-3. Minnesota again missing.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Yes, it's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Kispert outside. Lets the 3 fly. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 3rd assist of the night.
Excellent kick out by Edwards there. Head on the swivel, sharing the ball nicely.
Here's Clutch. Soft touch off the glass. Clutch has got 8 here in this quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Dillingham.
Get him out.
Randall outside. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Now here's Quickly. Here's Clutch. And oh, what a hammer!
Oh, man! Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Oh, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Inside, here's Dillingham. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Dillingham's gotten his first basket of the night. Detroit has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Pass to Clutch from the arc. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Kispert.
Wait, what?
For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. There's the triple. Detroit with a rebound.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Here's Clutch. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels, that's good.
Like the determination. McDaniels not backing down.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Clutch, guarded by Edwards. Clutch. Reed with the rebound.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Takes the three. Kept alive by Minnesota. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Klintman's checked in for the Pistons. Hunter comes in for Quickly.
Thank you,
Pass to Randall.
Thank you, everybody, for following through. I'm afraid the first block.
McDaniels against Hunter. McDaniels passes to Randall. Three-pointer off the mark.
3 minutes in, then I'm out.
Detroit has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Pass to Reed. Hunter against McDaniels. Here's Dillingham. Clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the left wing. Porter, the pass to Clutch. And he knocks down the first one. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And the Pistons making a change here. Quickly's checked in. Pass to Reed to the left side wing. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Dillingham's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Takes a step back. Clutch passes to Quickly. Down low. Clutch. And he goes in for the dunk.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pistons.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Clutch.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
With the 10-footer, and Edwards the bucket on the assist from Randall. Edwards got 33.
Edwards flexing on him now, bully ball inside.
And Clutch gets it to go.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
MP, they say the season's a marathon and not a sprint. You seem to breeze through tonight pretty easily, getting a win while facing one of the top players at your position. Talk to me.
Dom, I put a lot of pressure on myself when talking about wanting to be the best in the league at my position. I wouldn't do that if I didn't think I could back it up. Tonight, I backed it up.
Well, thanks for your time, MP.
Always.
Ryan, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everyone.